Hello! I don't know why I keep doing that. Hi! Hello, it's me. Oh, I don't want to hear myself twice. I gotta be careful here. And I don't want you to hear me twice. I'm going into mod view on this. Alrighty, now I'm set up properly. So hi! It's still July as of recording this, at least. It's still July. Therefore, it's still Art Fight. We are not giving up the fight. It may be near the end of July, but this is like the first time in a while I get to sit down and just work on stuff. So, here we are. And, yeah. So it really is just gonna be drawing today for Art Fight. I have a couple of characters that I have to do some revenges, so that's what we're going to be doing today. If you have just wandered into the chat, you may notice that there are some new features. I have them so high because I'm scared of them breaking. So they're like in test mode right now, but they technically work. It's mostly little clown stuff. The clown interactions are set up. Once I can like test them a lot, I will probably lower the honestly I can lower it right now. I don't want to say I know what I'm doing, but I feel pretty confident. I was planning to sorry, I got something in my eye. And I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, wait, let's do it. So, I remember, I was planning to start stream around, 7. It's 50 minutes past when I wanted to start, and that was because I was trying to figure out how this stuff was gonna work. So I'm gonna set them pretty low. I might make the speaking a bit higher, just to keep it so that it's not happening as much. But we have 3 characters you can speak as, and this is one of my favorites. I'm gonna do it right now. You could use the gray clown to either say no or yes. I'm so happy that it works. Alrighty. I think I'm ready to actually start drawing. Now, I feel kind of bad. I'm very much like a 1-for-1 person. If you hit me with something, I'm gonna hit you back with something of equal value. Or I'm gonna try to. But as we approach the end of Art Fight, I find it a bit hard to keep up that energy. And I received a beautiful little thing of one of my characters from a good friend of mine. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit them with the same energy just because of how close it is to the end. That's not what I was looking for. I thought I just imported this. Excuse me. There we go. We'll see. We'll get to sketching. But I have spent nearly the entirety of Art Fight just doing revenges, and there are some attacks I want to do. You're sick? Oh no! No! I hate when that happens. Bad time of year to have it happen too, unless you really like staying inside. But either way, Stingy, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well other than being sick. We're drawing today. Because, believe it or not, I draw sometimes. Oh, hydrate. Okay, I will do that immediately. I I'm not muting my mic for this, sorry if you can hear it over the lo-fi. For stream today, I have like an abnormally large bottle. It's only half filled, but like it's one of those that's like where's the actual 1.5 liters. So like it's weird because I have to use both hands for it and just like hold it like I'm a little kid. Alrighty. Let's get to drawing. That was just me making sure my stuff was working. I think I want to draw a more chibi version of this character. I know you can see her. There she is. Yay! She's in the corner for y'all. And for me too, but there we go. That might make it a bit easier to see the character for y'all. But yeah, it's just gonna be a very chill day. I had a big day yesterday, so I think I want to try to make this a bit dynamic. I don't know how to draw dynamic poses. Okay, wait, I can do this. I can do this. I've never played, like, this character is from Wizard 101. Like, it's a character created from Wizard 101. I have never played Wizard 101. Therefore, I'm kind of just winging it here at what kind of things that they can do in Wizard 101. But I kind of want to have, like, a dynamic, like... and, like, little snowflakes. That's what I'm thinking. I had a big day yesterday because I went to an amusement park. It was really fun getting to just like be a kid for a bit. I used to go as a kid to the amusement park, but it has been a while. And I really like roller coaster. What have you drawn so far? Oh, I have like I've done, how many attacks have I done this year actually? I don't know. Today I haven't drawn anything. This is the first thing I'm doing today. What is my stats? I haven't checked my stats in a hot sec. I've done 23 attacks this year. I'm trying to keep up. My battle ratio is over 50, which is good. Cause like I've done, 23 attacks and 11 friendly fire. So we're sitting at 34 attacks so far. And most of them have not been animated, but I've done a couple that are. I love drawing though. I've always loved it. This looks like I've just broken both of the character's legs. I just want to be whimsical. Okay, let's start with the arms first, because I know much more what I want this to be like. Fingies like that. Hello, Cranberry! How are you today? Um, but yeah, I went to amusement park yesterday. Oh, that means yesterday was Sunday. Therefore, you went on another hike, right, Cranberry? I know your computer may be broken still, so don't worry about responding too fast. Um, or too slow. The words are hard. It's okay. Um, I know the vibes I'm going for here of just like with the head turned over to this way. We're gonna figure it out as we go. And it's funny because I really like roller coaster. Oh yeah, no worries. Take your time, Cranberry. Um, I really like big roller coasters, but I'm kind of one of those people who doesn't really do anything while riding the roller coaster. So I get anxious about riding it with people I know because when people talk to me, I give off the impression of being like a very very animated, very expression. I have big expressions. I'm excitable usually, right? But on a roller coaster, I am so just stone faced. I'm having the time of my life, but I'm just there. I'm just sitting there, just completely neutral, and that could be unsettling for some people. That's how I enjoy them. I'm going to exaggerate the puffy pants. New project compatibility meeting. I do well. High probability. Oh, that's great, Cranberry. I'm glad that the meeting went well. And I hope it works out for you. How much do I exaggerate the pants? Because I just really like drawing puffy pants. Something like this. It's a friend of mine, so I'm not too worried about like reading the character wrong, because I think they know my art style, they know I do this sort of thing. But I will worry about it. Their top and like their pants go pretty high, so I'll go right about here. And then like that. I'm kind of all over the place when I sketch. Ask me who biggest influence. Answer Borp Meep. I was hoping to have it set up that you can have them glide across the screen today, but I was busy setting up other things like the clowns that are sitting here, the clown soul. So I didn't get to do it, unfortunately, but hopefully in the future I'll have them for you. There's a look right there. Something like this. And I'm the type, I feel hopeful encouragement. Oh, I'm so excited for you, Cranberry. I'm feeling hopeful for you too. got this. Okay, this leg needs to be a bit longer, I think, to match the energy of the other one. There we go. Sorry, computer broke. No tools help me. Yeah, no worries, Cranberry. I figured that, like, your computer may still be broken, so, just happy to have you. So that's the first sketch. I'm going to do another layer of sketching before I move on to any sort of line art, just to really get the feeling for the body down. Shadow work, repair computer. No, are you saying my cat Shadow is repairing my your computer? I think you're gonna be waiting for a while. Shadow barely does any work. She did cuddle with me today though, which was nice. Until I started speaking. If you start speaking in front of her, she gets really, really angry, especially if you're cuddling with her. She just gets angry that you're making noise because it vibrates her a bit. So my brother was asking me a question, and of course she got pissed off and left. These would be about there. And I think the final thing, like the feet have to be more like this. And then this will go like this. Well, I honestly just want to keep it straight. I love cats. I grew up with cats too, right? That's the main thing. A lot of people like who like cats also grew up around cats, I think. That thumb is broken, and so are those three fingers. And the thumb would go right here. Like that. Okay, this is actually working out. I was worried at first. I do tend to go silent while drawing. I just get really into it. But that's why we have stuff like the music going on. Just for y'all. One was said, put a paper lantern just made me feel make me feel peace. Oh, nice. Paper lanterns are cool. I've never really seen them in person though. That sounds nice. It's important to take care of yourself and do things that make you feel peace in general. Yeah, so it's just a pair of socks and then the shoes. photo. Oh, you sent me a photo on Twitter? I can pull that up. I'll check it out right now. If it would give me the easy way to get to Twitter. Please wait. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Take your time. I have Twitter open. Feel free to send it whenever. I think this drawing is going to end up looking pretty cute. It's funny because the person I'm drawing this for knows I stream. So like I'm chancing that they're going to maybe walk in on this and go and know I'm attacking them. Oops. And we'll do the eyes right about here. Smile. There we go. I feel really good about this. Oh my gosh. They look so cute. Okay, now that leg looks too long though, so I might go like this right here and just bring it in here. I love, like, I know some people say like, oh, digital art is cheating, and I'm like, thank goodness I can cheat. Because sometimes I draw a limb way too long and it happens, and I would not want to have to deal with that as a traditional artist, which I do traditional art too. But that's one thing that is super like frustrating, that people get mad when like, oh, they're like, this is cheating. I'm like, well, do you really want to bar people from doing a craft that like is so relaxing or fun? You did it? Or do... Oh, the lanterns look wonderful. They're fun. I like the jack-o'-lantern theme one, or the black cat. No, I get that. I actually I have my birthday in a week from now, and I actually have one of those like banners that you can hang up that says happy birthday, and I'm gonna be putting that up for myself for my birthday. It's those things like that that just bring joy, and it's so important to do that sort of thing. Shadow lantern, yes. Oh, it's even got yellow eyes like Shadow. Shadow has yellow eyes. Alrighty, I think I might go for more of a dark purple outline than anything. And I'm gonna use the usual bubble brush I use to outline these days. Sorry, I'm just adjusting some audio settings on my end. There we go. Okay. I might go with that size brush. Okay. I think I'm ready to mine. That's too big. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more, I think. No, that looks a bit too much. I think I have to go and just slightly change this up too. Maybe I'll start somewhere else. I say going for the exact same spot. There. No. This is what's gonna defeat me. Okay, I'm gonna start on this side then. I love Art Fight. It's been really different this year for me. It's been really stunning to see how many different people there are just like participating, and the fact that it is so close with fossils versus crystals. It's so cool. Definitely add this part. Maybe adding that part will help me do this part. Or not. That's closer to what I want. Okay, I think I got it there. There we go. I'm gonna let it sit for now. I'm feeling a bit weird about it still, but... I'll go on to do the shirt first, I think. So I gotta do the face. There we go. I'm winning! When I feel like I can do more than 3 lines at a time, I'm just like, oh, I did it. I don't like it though. Oh, we got an ad break coming up. Watch out. There we go. Okay, but this is supposed to be more like that. And it looks like the shirt is overlaying on top, like the vest is overlaying on top of the pants. So we are gonna have like a little situation like that there. There we go. I get to draw flowy clothes now. Flowy clothes are so fun to draw in general, so it's just nice to get to draw clothes. I love drawing clothes. I did for a while want to get into designing fashion. I still want to design clothes for myself. Just because I would love to be able to make something to wear. I'm not liking this connection. Maybe it's supposed to be more like this. No. I know what it is. It's this side. Did I make it too big? I probably did. That's the problem with flowy clothes and me. If you give me too much freedom, I will make it too big. Too flowy, too over exaggerated. Because the way the character's hair is drawn, I really wanted that little loop in there, so just because I feel like it fits. And I might do like a couple of hairs sticking out here. No, that just looks like spines. But I do kind of like the just like the lines there, because I know how hard it is to get those little baby hairs. I know I got the pants coming out like this far, so there we go. I'm writing by the seat of my pants here. I'm just guessing. But it's been nice. I have a friend who just joined Art Fight this year, and that's been really exciting to like see them get attacked and see them have a lot of fun and fall in love with it a little. It literally goes in right here, so I'm gonna go like that, I guess. Fun fact, I do not like drawing hands. But sometimes I'm able to do it and sometimes I'm not. I'm hoping this is a time where I'm succeeding. That looks pretty hand. That looks like a hand. If I was a person on the outside looking at this, would I consider it a hand? That's how I rule out if I drew a hand well or not. And I think an outside source would say that was a hand, so. There we go. Yay! I love drawing pants. I see now that the portions and the way the character is drawn, like the pants actually aren't a high rise, but I really think it looks really cute, so I'm gonna keep it the way it is. And if they want it adjusted, it's a friend of mine, so I really hope that they communicate with me that they want it adjusted. And I'll make sure to communicate with them of, hey, if you want it adjusted, if I drew this wrong, please let me know. And I will adjust it. Now, everything else has been a little bit dramatic here, so the shoes have to be dramatic too. I also don't like drawing shoes. I often get, when I'm doing sketches for characters, just to like get a rough idea out, I don't include the hands and I don't include the feet, to the point where it's become a well-recognized thing when I'm drawing art, where people are like, yeah, I know you're not drawing the hands, you're you. I'm like, okay. There we go. And we'll do... I love drawing. I love it when a thing works out. I think everyone does. It's... I'm trying to say I don't know many people who, when they have a negative experience with something, are like, oh man, that was great. But then I really was reminded of, I used to play lacrosse, and I used to play on the worst team in our division. And I'm not putting down anyone who was playing. We were that bad. Because a lot of people, it was their first time ever touching a lacrosse stick. So we had a lot of inexperience on our team. But I had so much fun playing with these people, because like, they were there to learn to play, but also didn't care too much about winning, but not to the point of throwing a game. So like, there were times where players, like, we didn't have enough players to even fill the bench. Like, it's a 5-on-5, right? 4 people would show up total, and me, I'm a goalie, so we don't have enough players to go out there. Or like, maybe 6 people showed up, and what we used to do was we would say, we'll put 4 people on the floor so 2 people could sit on the bench. So we played an entire game a person down. And it was it's one of my favorite experiences to talk about, because everyone there was there to learn and was just having so much fun. There we go. So like, if you're ever in an experience and you're like, man, it sucks, this sucks, like, I'm not saying suck it up. I'm saying try looking at it from the perspective of like you're having the opportunity to play in this case, or like you're also having that opportunity. It's exciting. And just pay attention to those who you're surrounded by in that moment. Because if those, that can really make or break an experience in time. Okay, I'm struggling with this one. Oh, don't erase the hand there, because the hand actually looks okay. Okay, we're gonna rotate, and then we're gonna make another layer, and I'm just gonna draw the whole thing. Like that. And then just go in and erase things. Oh, I see. I had a... Sure. That works enough. I am going to get that a little, I think. There. And just go like that. Okay. Yay! Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, we'll merge those together. I feel good about putting that all in one layer. And the reason why I do that is because next I go like this, make sure it selects everything. We're also got some space in here and in here. So we're going to expand by 3 pixels, and then I think I'll do that twice. And then what I do is I hit the invert, and I go on a new layer, and I just fill it in with that color. And that just makes it easier because then I make a folder, and I hit clipping, and then all my coloring happens within this folder. So no matter what, I'm coloring within the lines. When I was the type of kid who wouldn't color in the lines as a kid, can you tell? I've learned. Oh, I see I missed a spot here. Okay, I'll have to get that right now. Let me zoom in. Okay. I'm gonna have to switch it back to purple. Nope, nope. There we go. So I could just see it well. There. And while I'm here, I might as well color this part. There we go. Sometimes I randomly have my pen stop working, and I'm just like, please don't do that. It's not like it runs out of battery. Like, it does have a charging cable. I do charge it, but it's not like it runs out of battery. It just decides like, actually your tablet doesn't exist. And I'm like, great, cool, thanks. Okay, so that's all the skin. I see I missed another spot right there. Let's get that. There we go. Let's color in the vest and the shoes. No, the socks. So when I'm drawing, what I try to do is when I'm coloring, I try to choose things that are on the character that are separated and color them all in the same layer. Because then when I'm going in with my highlights and lowlights, I have less layers I'm dealing with, but they're separated enough that I'm not having issue of like, oh, I colored this spot, but it also affected this spot over here. So I've, like, it's a strategy. I don't know if I recommend it or not. It works for me. I'm also gonna have to color in the eyes later. And the reason why I'm choosing the socks is because when I do the pants, I could also do the shoes. That's why I was like, shoot, no socks. Is there anything else that can be completed on this layer? I don't think so. I do the eyes last, that's why I don't worry about them too much. I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. Okay, what we could do is the hair, the pants, and the shoes on the same layer, I think. Or half the shoes. I think I might do half the shoes. Because then, the belt and the shirt can be done. They're kind of close together, but oh well. There we go. Again, I'm not an expert. I'm far from it. I just so happen to have learned some things that work for me, and I'm so happy to talk about them because I'm like, I feel like I discovered this weird hack. So maybe I could do, I'm gonna do this part and this part. Yes, they're touching, but that's okay in this case. Or honestly, I could just do the whole shoe. I'm gonna do the whole shoe. I'm also have to color this in properly. There we go. And then this one can just be the last layer. I see that I missed a spot there. There we go. Looks cute so far. Alrighty. I'm gonna start on the vest layer, I think, because I want to get this detail done with the top brush, because I have the bad habit of changing my brush size. This is a case where I don't want my brush size to change until after I color this in. So I'm gonna make a new layer that's clipping onto this layer. Or I'm gonna make two layers by accident. Okay. I'm gonna actually push both of them. We actually need two layers for this design, I think. Because I'm going to go like, whoop. And I'm just reading it and going for it, kind of. I'm guessing it's the same on this side, but reversed. So I'm gonna kind of like that. And then go for it. I was close, but in the end, that just didn't look good, so I did redo it. The bottom button still. Alrighty. Sometimes I also try to put together similarly colored, like in terms of like actual colored parts. I didn't do that here. Why? I can't explain. I don't have a reason. You can't really see it. Well, you can on everything except the tablet I'm drawing on. That's why I said you can't really see it. I can't really see it, but I know I'm adding stripes there. Like I have to squint for it. My tablet is very old. I love it very dearly. And then we're gonna move 10 up because we need 9 for the purple part here. Because I need to color only half the vest and make sure it stops at that line, and how it's so much easier to get to that line when it's a layer above you and you're not worrying about how exact you're being. Like that. I love drawing. Okay. Then we're going to continue on our merry way. And just get some solid colors in, and then we'll go to shading. She's so cute. And then we'll go for this blue. And I see I got a bit of that pigtail there, so I'll get that back to the color it's supposed to be. And then I also did the shoes on this layer. I'm hoping to eventually get a new tablet, but I very much am of the practice of like, if it's not broken, don't replace it. I like using electronics as much as like their lifespan will allow me to. Because not only is it just good in general for the environment, it just makes me feel good about getting my money's worth. Usually when I'm replacing a tool, it's because it's broken completely, or it's because someone else bought me a new version as a gift. There we go. That's the solid colors, and we're also going to do stripes right now. That's another toffee brush situation. So we're going to make a new layer, clip it. And we're just going to follow the shapes. I'm talking as if I'm the only person who's drawn ever. I mostly just like explaining what I'm doing as I'm doing it, because it reminds me what to do. This kind of goes straight, so we're going to just straight down. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that turned out pretty good. I think I'm going to go and get that. There we go. But I think there might be another stripe down here. There we go. Yay! Okay. Let me just take a sec to take a sip of water. I'm not muting for this just because it is a bit of work for me to get to my mute button right now. I feel like I have the loudest drinking noises ever, and it's so embarrassing. There we go. And then the last layer. So it was just this stuff here, which means the belt is the only thing that's different color. And then I think I'll do the latches a different color too. I'll bring it to like maybe something closer to the character's hair color. And then we're also going to have to do the blue borders here, which we could do on this layer. There we go. Then here as well. And down here. And then for the inside, I'm just going to go in and fix that now. Because part of it at least is going to be this darker. Or is it? I feel like it won't. Actually, we're not going to fix that now then. And then maybe for the latches it can actually be this color? No, I don't like that. I'll bring it down to here. There we go. There we go. And sometimes I do merge, sometimes I don't. I think that was a case where I should have, so I did. Oh, actually no. Let me do this, where I can then color the belt properly separately. Like this. So let me do that right now. Excuse me. I need that color. I'm just going down a bit. And we're gonna get the inside of this. I think I might make that a bit more intense of a difference. Yeah. And then we'll add that there too. We're gonna add a light shade to this, I think. There we go. Yay! Okay. There we go. I know I just, like, most of the time I'm like, oh, there we go. Yay. Again, I'm a weird type of person when it comes to talking about art and doing art. But I get through it. So for a lot of these, I'm just going to use the multiply layer. Just to give myself some grace. Give the belt some depth by shadows around it. Give the pants some depth. There we go. I love drawing puffy pants. I want to wear puffy pants. They'd be so fun to just wear in general. It makes me kind of sad when I only dress up for events. I should just dress up daily. And then that was also me working on the shoes on this layer, so I could probably go down here and add some shadows. I think I would mostly want to just stick to this for now, because this purple is a bit too intense. So I'm gonna go over here and get my secondary purple, I think. There we go. So that's a 46 multiply. I usually have my stuff around 30, so there we go. Vest time and sock time. It's gonna be the lighter color. We're gonna do it to multiply. We're gonna set it to 30. And the reason why I'm using the toffee pen here is just to keep the cohesive like texture. Sorry. Now we gotta get the shirt, which is this here, and the buttons or latches. There we go. Okay, I think I got everything in terms of the basic shading. I do go back in, except the hair. I need to get the hair. I do a lot more to the hair. And then for this one, like skin is the type where I just go in and take the color and adjust it rather than doing an over a multiply. But then I also go in with just a little blush. And hit some points where you do see a bit more rosy stuff, like the elbow area. I hit the tips of the fingers too, because I just think that looks cute. The knees. There we go. Okay. Where's the hair? Right here. Is it a commission? No. It's, there's, a thing called Art Fight that happens every year, in July. So it's just ending soon. But you draw other people's characters, and, they draw yours, and that's how you guys fight one another. So this is a response to a fight I got. Someone attacked me with a piece of art, and I'm attacking back with a piece of art. I see a piece missing here, so let me go about here and get that. There we go. Oh no. It should have worked. Everything should be activated on my end, but I didn't hear it. Let me try.
Hello, Pink Klein.
I'm just not hearing it on my end. It's saying that it's going through now. I might have my audio settings messed up on my end. Okay, let me try one more time, but let me try with the green clown.
Hello, I am Green Clown.
Yeah, I have it turned down way much on my settings. That's so fun. And then we also have for the gray clown. Nuh-uh. And then yes. But that's why I started a bit later than usual. I was actually setting that up. Okay, I was working on the hair.
Pay no attention to clown behind curtain.
Which clown behind the curtain? Oh no. Oh wait, I'm supposed to pay no attention to the clown behind the curtain. Okay. Don't worry. I'm not paying attention to the clown behind the curtain. What clown behind the curtain? Oh, I know what I forgot to do today. This is why I couldn't hear it that well. There we go. There we go. That should be good. What if I do with hair specifically is I also just like to add another hydrate. Thank you, Cranberry, for reminding me to drink water. I have a comically large water bottle today, so I have to hold it with both hands like I'm a little kid. There we go. think the clowns only can speak English. I don't know for sure. Well, like, they might not be able to read that font. I can't remember the proper word for it, sorry. Oh, what if I made, like, the little sparkles? I usually do, like, a little, like, circle around here, but what if I made them little snowflakes? Like that. Yay! Okay, eyes. I think it's eyes time. Let's get the main color of the eyes first. And I can also color the mouth now, because I forgot to do that. There we go. And then we'll go in with the white, because I made it a bit dark, but I'm just doing what I usually do in reverse, where I kind of then go in with a darker color usually and push the white down a little, but now I'm going in with the white and pushing the gray back a little, just to make sure it doesn't look too jarring. Then we'll go and color in the eyes. Trying something new with the eyes. And then we're gonna go like this. We're gonna grab it and go slightly lighter. I'm gonna put that right in there. And then go basic pure white for the center, because that's what I love to do with eyes. That looks pretty cute. It's funny because the way my tablet works, I actually can't tell how it looks until I look up and see it. So like as I'm doing it on my tablet, I'm staring at it and I have no idea if it looks good until I look up. Also, the character has eyebrows, which is something I'm aware of. I should draw them in. I was thinking about it for a while, and then I was like, actually I should. There we go. Now I'm just adding some overlay on top of it just to give it some more pop. I tend to do this with most pieces I do. It doesn't feel like I'm doing a lot to it. I think I have to turn up the brush density a bit. There we go. And then I'm going to fiddle with the line color. I think I want it to be more in that area. But maybe I could do something like that. Like I'm just gonna color everything this deep blue in terms of the line art color, and then we're gonna go in with just like a bit of a lighter color and just give it some splotches around so that it's not all one line art color. There we go. And then I'm gonna go even lighter in some areas. Even give it some here. There we go. And then I'm also gonna just draw some more snowflakes right here. Yay! Alrighty. I'm not gonna add a background to this, I'm gonna actually make the background transparent. So that's about it for me for this piece. Why did I put it there? I'll put it underneath the shoe. There we go. I'm really judging my own snowflakes. Maybe I'll make them 6 points. So, dun, dun, dun. I still don't like him. Maybe 8 point is the way to go. There we go. That works. I don't think I forgot anything. I think we're good to ship this. Awesome. Now, I don't I do have another plan for another drawing to do. You're also gonna get to witness one of my weird things. Sometimes I will draw multiple attacks in one drawing file. I should probably hide the sketch layers and delete them actually. Just so when I export it, there's no issues. I have another character I'm going to be drawing right here. Alrighty. This lovely person attacked a character of mine that recently got a redraw. And it's just lovely that someone noticed an older character of mine changed and decided to draw them. That's so cool. People are so nice. And then once I finish this, I'll actually be caught up and I can start doing attacks on people. That, like, I've been, like, I can actually attack people without having to defend myself. So, I'm just gonna start sketching. Now, this character is a character inspired by JoJo, like a JoJo-based OC original character. I know nothing about JoJo. I know it's something I should get into. I just haven't. Everyone tells me to get into it. And it's one of those where if people keep telling me to get into something, I keep dodging the idea of getting into it. Now, I think I'm going to draw something definitely much more up close. Like, not a full body for this person. I just really want to work on the details here, and I don't want to do another full body right now. Alright, let's just get that main idea out. It might actually be really fun. They have a character. They have a drawing of their character that where they're holding a heart. It'd be really fun to have it so like they're holding a little heart, not an anonymous, like not a correct model of a heart, but like just like a little paper cutout, and it kind of just like is this yours? You know. So let's do something like this where they got the one finger pinching a little heart. And they're like, oh, is this yours? But like, they kind of got like, a smirk to it. Like, oh, is this yours? Haha. Yeah. That makes 4 fingers total. And then their thumb is also on this, so it's kind of got a curve like that. Yeah. I hope that makes sense what I'm doing. Okay. I think I got this. I might do something funny in where I actually turn this like this. Alrighty, let's get a proper sketch of the body done. This also means I have to turn my canvas to actually help me here. So, bodies are typically shaped like this, I hope. There we go. Again, I know very little about JoJo. And I'm not very, like, used to drawing boobs. But I will give it my biggest try. Seems like their like top kind of goes like womp womp, and then from the top of that goes the strap for the shirt, which means that they're like this. There we go. And then the hair kind of goes like this, so... Oh, I know what I forgot to do on the previous one. I usually like to add little flyaways to hairs, so I might go back and change that up. We'll see. I feel like for the art style I did for the previous one, it kind of doesn't make sense to, but we'll see. You will help, thank you. Thank you for the absolutely nothing, Cranberry. It is a help. And then I can add a couple of strands coming down like this too, I think. They got heart-shaped glasses too. There we go. So that's my rough sketch. I feel good about it. Let's get that finger better shaped. I say making it a worse shape than it is. Alrighty. I'm gonna already start on a second sketch layer. This is already getting a bit messy. But I feel really good about most of this. We are definitely... Oh, there's Shadow. Now, I promise, Shadow has been fed. Shadow has water. Shadow has had her medicine. She has had everything she technically needs. I think she just kind of forgot where we are. I'm gonna give her eyelashes. Good. Uh-huh. I'm sorry, every time I see the clown go, I'm like, hee hee. Yes. Okay, there is an ad approaching you, just so you know. Watch out. I know you're probably safe. There we go. She kind of looks like there's a meme that exists out there that is like someone judging someone else, like when they go into their home, and it's like, dang, you live like this? She looks like she's looking at me like that, which is kind of what I wanted. So like, dang, is this yours? And then she got the heart glasses. And they have like little wings on them, so. It might be really cute to have like the ends of her hair go into little hearts too. And then she's got like little buns that are like little hearts too. Can't forget those, but they can't go in front of her bangs. And because this is kind of perspective, we're gonna have to have it like this. There. And then the other side like this and like that, I think. But the other way around, because perspective. So, there. Like that. There we go. And Shadow screaming. She has like a little thing right about here. Oh, usually when people are like pressing their fingers together, like the last digit kind of goes up a bit, so that might actually really help with perspective. I kind of don't like the way it looks though, so maybe more like that. And then fingernail. And let's go like this, where half the heart is on one side of the, like, she's got it perfectly in the middle. There we go. And then we got the bracelets. And they seem to be a bit big for her wrist, so that means they would hang a bit in this position. Go. This is her body. So her body goes like this. There we go. Yay! I'm just happy this is turning out pretty good so far. There we go. Something I can go like, damn, is this yours? Maybe what I'll do is I'll actually put her shoulder kind of behind. I just don't know how to do that with this. So more like that. Then I'll go up here and just shape this a little, I think. It actually looks really cute. I like it. I'm like, wow, I did that. Okay. I'm just double checking that I'm getting this right with their other designs also. There we go. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting, like, I'm understanding the design of this character pretty well. I didn't add the shawl. I think I would add the shawl last, because I think it'd be fun. Okay. We'll add like the little thing here that indicates that the fingers are bent over. Yay! I think I'll stick with this pen for this one, because I like the shapes it gives me. So I'll turn you down even more, turn this down. I'm gonna choose the darkest color on the character and then just turn that down a bit for the line art color for now. Okay. I know I have my fan going right now and you might be able to hear it, but I'm just like, don't look at me. There we go. I think that would be a good start. I want to start with the eyes because I really like the way the eyes look, and I want to make sure to try to capture it again. One thing I will have to do later on is when coloring, grab what the, what's it called? What the eye color is. Because I don't like just picking off, because like there's colored shades. So I'm really gonna have to like go in and pick off what their actual eye color is and then color shades on top. Because I don't like doing it. I like making sure the shades can be separated. Because that just leads to even more fun. There we go. Dang, is this yours? I want the eyebrow to be really arched so the communication of the emotion is very clear. And then it seems like... Okay, I'm gonna have to look at the other pieces for reference again. Okay. They kind of change it up every once in a while. But, it does seem like sometimes the shades are behind. So... And sometimes in front of the bang. So I'm gonna just say the shades are behind the bang because I just like drawing hair. No, sorry, in front of. That way I don't have to worry too much about where the shades are coming in. And I can just place the shades on top. I'm gonna turn down the outline, the sketch a bit more, just so I can even better see the outline. I don't know. I kind of don't like that one strand. Maybe it'll go like this. But that's kind of going against what the artist originally drew. So maybe I'll just cut that out completely and just go straight for the... There we go. I'm trying to figure out how to connect these because they're clearly bangs. Like, it's not like it fades into the rest of the hair. So I gotta figure out how to... I think it might actually work really well for me to add just like an additional, like there. There we go. I might put some ears on this character. But I'm not good at drawing ears, so I may just not. Because I like this piece, and I don't want there to be parts that I'm really not happy with. So looking at the time, I think I'll get the line art then, and then we'll call it quits today. How's it sound to you? There we go. Now the lip is gonna come in the middle right about here. There we go. How am I doing this? I have no idea. I am going to move it a bit though. Just try and judge where it fits best. I think that's good. I'm curious. It's just a slight movement, but it works. Okay, we're gonna deselect. One second. I got that. There we go. Yay! Little heart stuff. And then they have little heart buns. I don't know how they work, so they're just hearts. Not much else to add there. I will add that though, just to give their head more shape. And then behind there, through here, and all the way down here. There we go. I'm feeling really confident about this. I hope I continue to feel confident about this. Art is hard because you get really down on yourself. But I've learned to really just joke with it and have fun and be okay with it not being absolutely perfect. Within reason. Like, Art Fight is one of those where I was like, at first I was like, oh my god, it has to be perfect every single time. And now I'm like, it's okay for it to be a bit not perfect. You're doing art for fun, to celebrate the fun of doing art with other people, and you're also not being paid for it. This is just for the love of it. So love the experience while you do it. And I kind of like hope that people who are like getting into Art Fight aren't put the effort you want to into it, but don't put too much pressure on yourself to perform, because then you're just not gonna have fun. I say that, but I don't follow my own advice. I love attacking and making sure I revenge everyone who attacks me. So, like, I put pressure on myself to get everyone I can. But I then go, don't do that to yourself. It doesn't work out well. It works for me because, like, it's, again, for the love of it. I love getting people. I love sneakily getting friends. That's probably my favorite part of it all. It's for the love of it, right? And then it's a pinky at the end, so it's actually going to be a bit smaller. There we go. And I see people saying like, oh, I'm not good enough to have my stuff on Art Fight. You are good enough. You are more than good enough. If you draw, if you make 3D models, if you create in any way, you are good enough for Art Fight. It's not about being a good artist. It's about having fun, creating together, and just making some happiness. I really don't like that fingernail. Maybe I should just pretend fingernails don't exist ever. I'll think about it. That's something I can adjust later. Not sure I understand Art Fight. It's a website. Basically, you see the character in the screen here? The little screen? This is someone else's character. Someone I actually don't know. What they did was they drew a character of mine and got points based off how much you drew of the character and like the effort that they put into it. So, for example, they got points because they colored it in. They got points because they drew half of the body, that sort of thing. Instead of like drawing just the head or drawing the whole body. And now I'm attacking them back, which means I'm drawing one of their characters. I'm getting revenge on them. So I'm trying to get a lot of points for myself. So I'm drawing, I'm sketching, I'm coloring it in, that sort of thing. And the whole idea is just to trade art with one another. It's for fun. It's just a whole bunch of artists online just drawing pieces for one another during July. And at the end, sorry, I forgot to mention, there's 2 teams total. So I'm on Team Fossils this year. And this other person's on Team Crystals. So at the end of July, all the points that Fossil gathered and all the points that Crystal gathered are calculated, and a team is crowned winner. So it is competitive in that way. I jumped all over the place in my explanation, so I don't know if I made much sense. It's just you trade art. Someone draws your character, you draw theirs. You don't even have to draw theirs if you don't want to, but it's like it's like what's the word? It's an unspoken rule for some people. Like some people see it as like, oh, I drew mine, now you have, like, I drew yours, now you have to draw mine. You have to revenge, but you don't have to at all. I'm the type of person who always tries to revenge the people that get me. But you don't have to. You're not obligated to. I like watching the gray clown nod. There we go. I was not thinking it was going to turn out looking that good, that bracelet. But it turned out okay. And I kind of get worried when someone attacks me and I attack them back, or I'm just attacking someone in general, that because my art, like, I don't draw the same way always, right? I just drew something that looks completely different than the one I'm working on now. I worry about that, like the fact that my art style moves around so much that someone's going to attack me thinking, oh, I'm gonna get a super cool piece that looks like this, and then I give them something completely different, you know? I worry about that. But you're getting art for free. There we go. But yeah, anyone can really join. And it makes me sad when people think they're not good enough for our fight. I cherish every little piece of art I get, whether you're like clearly a professional artist or you're just starting out. Some of my favorite attacks are my little cousin's friends started doing art fight, and I love the fact that they got me, that they were like, I like you, here, I'll draw your character, and I try to get them back as much as I can. Okay, yeah, we gotta fix that finger. I was like, in my head I was like, oh, what was that thing that I was saying that I might have to come back to later, as I zoomed out and I saw the finger. I was like, that was it. Which is a telltale sign that I did not like it. I think I'll do this. Okay, looking at my monitor, that actually looks really good. Okay. I think I'll zoom in here, and I think I will continue this line here.
I've been sitting in chair 5 hours. When waiter take my order? Slow service.
I'm sorry, Pink Clown, this is not a restaurant. I'm just drawing here. I didn't cook anything. That's a lie. I actually made corn on the cob earlier. I just boiled it in some water. So we have some corn on the cob, if you like corn on the cob. Okay, and then on the separate layer, we're gonna draw the
Pink clown, this not Burger King. Cannot have it your way.
Yeah, it's not Burger King, unfortunately. I love it. I love the way that they already have personality. There we go. Some glasses. Now I gotta turn that layer down just to make sure that, or off rather, just to make sure that this flows well with itself. That's a bit better. There we go. I think those glasses look neat. Now, with the way this brush works, I have a doubt that I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to use the same coloring technique, but I'm going to try right now. And then, actually, it's about time to call it. So let's see if it works. It seemed to grab everything pretty well. I worry about the lines and the fact that not all of them always connect with this brush. But it seems like we succeeded here. And we're gonna make it like a light cyan. Ooh, that's so bright on the eyes. I'm sorry. Let's go more pale. There. There we go. Alrighty. So that's it. We actually got a lot done. We got one attack done, and then one attack half done. I love coloring.
Pink
so it
has
won't take-
point. Not even take drink order yet. Bad Yelp review. Gray Clown, please support me.
No, guys, come on. I can give you some of my water. I drank from it though, so it's got my germs on it. It's funny because the way this is programmed is that the Gray Clown is separate from the rest of them. So Gray Clown can operate at any point, but pink, green, and purple speak on their own, which is fun. Alrighty. Let's take a look at what's going on right now. Alrighty. It doesn't seem like anyone I know is streaming right now, so we might just call it quits. But first we're going to say bye to the VOD people, so if you're a person watching this in the future, it's past July now, likely. So this piece of art is already done, and Art Fight is over. But if you are thinking about joining in an Art Fight next year, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It's so worth it. It's so much fun. Bye bye to the VODs. Please you're always more than good enough to participate. And if you do decide to participate, feel free to follow my art fight. It's the same as my Twitch handle, same as my YouTube handle. I even have like a little thing in my bio that says sometimes I stream drawing attacks. Alrighty. Bye bye, VODs.